Hey guys, how's it going? Unseen Abyss. Sorry I haven't made a video for a while. I actually overloaded my system on cannabinoids. I gave myself like a cannabis hyperbolic syndrome or something like that, where I just took in too much cannabis and made myself sick. Pretty much gave myself a weed hangover, greened out. I called an ambulance and they told me next time it happens, you don't need to call an ambulance, just get in the shower and take a hot shower and maybe not smoke so much. So I've been cutting back on smoking. That's why you haven't seen me do any reviews, but I'm back to do another review. I've eased into something that's not cart related. I went back to getting stuff clean. I was doing the THCO for a while, and I think that's what I was doing when I ended up having to call the ambulance because of overloading my system. I don't know, it just didn't feel good, and yeah, so I stopped doing carts for a while. HHC, pure HHC distillate from Vivimu. This is actually really good, you guys. It's pretty strong. And the THCv here is pretty strong, but if you do it alone, it doesn't do anything. Apparently, you have to mix it with another form of cannabinoid or THC for it to actually have any kind of effect. But I'll tell you what, you guys, one day I woke up and I mixed some of this with some of this, and I mixed it together, and I got really stoned really fast, and I just wasn't stoned at all. Because apparently this in some extent can make certain buzzes stronger, but it can also block your receptors, because apparently it doesn't have there's a chain tail on the atom of these molecules for these substances. Apparently it only has 3 or 4, and it needs 5 or something like that to be able to, I guess it needs 4 or 5 to be able to actually be psychoactive. So this isn't really psychoactive unless you mix it with something else. But I've been doing these two together. They're really good. Vivimu, definitely check out Vivimu if you want some good THCA. You guys, I've bought THCA isolate from them, and it's been really, really good stuff. Like the THCA isolate has probably been some of the best stuff I've been doing. But yeah, that's what I've been getting into lately, and here very soon, I'll be doing a review of these. These are Amanita muscaria mushrooms, and they're one of the few actual psychoactive mushrooms that are still legal in America. And I'll be letting you guys know how these are. I had a friend do 2 of these, and he said he didn't feel anything from them, I guess. He said they weren't really that potent. He said things just got colorful, things just got bright and cool looking, and that was about it. But right here it says a microdose is 1 to 2 gummies, and I gave him 2 gummies. So he pretty much just did a microdose. But 3 to 5 is vibing, and I guess 6 to 10 is Boomtown. Boomtown 6 to 10, you guys, I guess. And it's got all the warnings and ingredients and legal disclaimers and FDA and underage sale prohibited, blah blah blah, not intended for human consumption, blah blah blah. These are shrooms after all. It's said that they're toxic, but they're actually not toxic, especially if they're converted over, because I guess there's iboganic acid in it, and the iboganic acid can make your tummy hurt, but it doesn't pass the blood-brain barrier. At least there hasn't been any proven evidence that it passes the blood-brain barrier, and it's really your kidneys, I guess, and your liver that convert it over into muscimol in your body. And it's the muscimol that really gives you the buzz, even though the iboganic acid apparently can also be kind of like a stimulant and make you want to get up and dance and stuff like that. But yeah, low doses this stuff is really fun, but apparently in high doses it can be a deliriant. It could be more like an ambient or like a benzo or like an ambient. I've never done those stuff, but it can be a kind of a deliriant, I guess. So I'm not going to be doing it in any kind of high dose, but I'll try it in a low dose of 3 or 4 gummies and tell you guys how I feel. Go back to the dosing over here. Yeah, I did 4 gummies and tell you guys how I feel. Tell you guys what the effects are. Maybe put some of this at the end of a cigarette and smoke it, because apparently you can smoke these too. But again, you guys, I won't be doing a whole bunch of this, because you do a whole bunch of it at once and it could freak you out. You gotta be careful. You gotta be respectful of these mushrooms. But yeah, this is mostly what I've been doing. Is just the HHC and the Delta 9 THCv, which have been awesome. Again, this is what's in Durban Poison, and kind of makes Durban Poison, and HHC, I guess, is the cannabinoid they found inside of the seeds. But yeah, this is Unseen Abyss, and if you like my content, please like and subscribe.